Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at all 10 of the new releases that were announced during LegoCon 2022. There's new products in a lot of different departments, and we're going to start with art because it starts with the letter A. This is an art set, and it's a new sort of theme. It's floral, and it comes with 2,870 pieces. It's Lego set 31207. This one here is going to retail for $100 here in Canada and $80 in the United States, and it actually has 3 different designs. And you can see those designs on the bottom of the back of the box right there. It's a pretty cool art set. It's a little bit different than the ones that we're used to. It comes with the white frame, and it's a different dimension as well. It's 32 studs along the bottom and 48 studs tall. So it's a different size and different sort of shape than what we're used to, and it's pretty cool. I'm sure Jose will want this one. I don't know if I want to integrate it onto my art wall, but I'm sure Jose will probably force our hand and we'll probably get it together for sure. Next up, we have a new style of brickhead, and this is actually a sports brickhead. It's for FC Barcelona. It's called the FC Barcelona Go Brick Me. It's Lego set 40542. This one here is going to retail for $25 in Canada and $20 in the United States. It's a little bit different than what we're used to. You see all of these characters on the right-hand side of the box? We're actually going to be able to build all of those brickheads. Well, not all of them all at once, but you're going to be able to build, one of them. So you got different hair colors, different genders, and also different skin tones, which is pretty cool. Also, it comes with the soccer net, which is pretty neat. And then look at that. You can actually, of course, swap up the numbers on the back because that's a different player. And it looks like those are all sticker elements on both 2x4 and 2x2 tiles to create the different numbers for the different players that you can create. But overall, I think it's got some neat print pieces. It's not going to be for me because I don't watch football, unfortunately, or soccer as we call it here in North America. But I think it's pretty cool how you can create different skin tones, different hair, and different genders. I just think it's cool how they sort of encompass all of that in one set. However, that just means you're going to have a bunch of spare pieces when you're done building this. Yes, there are 2 different sets here for the 90th anniversary of Lego, and this one here is the Lion Knights Castle. This one looks absolutely amazing. It comes with so many minifigures, 4,514 pieces as well. It is insane. It's just massive. This piece is going to retail for $450 here in Canada and $400 in the US. But holy smokes, this thing is absolutely gigantic. It opens up, it's got all sorts of rooms, and take a look at how many minifigures it comes with. It's absolutely insane. You get minifigures, you get horses, you get carts, you get ox. It's just so cool. It's going to be such an amazing build, and I can't wait to check it out. We wanted UCS Castle for so long, and now we're finally getting it in the proper way. This thing is so cool. There's so many different rooms inside, and I love the way it can open up, and you can just sort of play with all of those different minifigures and sort of set them up with all the different storytelling. Look at all the figures. How many is that? That's 22 minifigures, I think. You get Lion Knights, you get Falcon Knights, you get Forestman, you get a Wizard, Skeleton. Oh my gosh, that is just such a cool set. I am so excited for this one. That is so neat. $450 is pretty expensive, but look at all the profile bricks and stuff that you're going to get there, all the minifigs. This thing is just awesome. I wanted a UCS style castle for so long. Oh man, it also comes with the vintage fabric flags too. Such a throwback. That is incredible. Cannot wait to get this set. The next one is a spaceship, and it's actually pretty big. 1,254 pieces. This one here is going to retail for $130 in Canada and $100 in the United States. Celebrating 90 years of play. This thing, of course, comes with some classic spaceman. Also a little vehicle there. And it looks like those figures can interact with the spaceship in different ways. And there's lots of interesting angles and sort of building techniques in this thing here to create this classic spaceship, because look at its unique shape, right? Yeah, and there's just so many different interactive things. I love the view of it here. It actually gives us the size. This is the back of the box. So it's 32 centimeters wide and 52.5 centimeters long. Pretty good, man. That's a pretty big ship. You can see, it's obviously not that tall, but look at how many minifigs you can fit in the cockpit of it. 4 of those classic spacemen. Also, it comes with the vintage yellow windscreens, which is really cool. Looks like you got a printed tile there of the classic space logo on a 2x4 tile, and then there's like a command center sort of, what would that be, like a control room, I guess, rather, behind the cockpit, which is pretty neat. It looks like it comes with 4 classic spacemen, so you get 2 red and 2 white, and there you go, look at that. They're in the second unit there, like the command center and control center there. It looks like there's a spot where they can take a little nap there. There's like a radar and all that, and then there they are in the cockpit, so you can fit all 4 of them in there, which is pretty cool. What's that, a printed piece? LL928. That must represent something. Very, very cool. Looks like a pretty cool display set. I wonder how that's going to pair up with Benny's spaceship. It might look cool next to it. So I'm pretty hyped on that one, and that's a neat set. Could we have done a better selection for the 90th anniversary of LEGO? We get a spaceship and also a castle loaded full of minifigures. Very, very cool. I said cool way too many times in that one, but what can I say? In addition to those, there's also 2 new Minecraft sets coming out. The first one here is an abandoned village. 21190 is the set number. That one's going to retail for 50 Canadian dollars. Minecraft isn't my thing, everybody. I won't lie to you there. Looks like an interesting set. Not for me, though, but I'm sure Minecraft players will love this set, Minecraft collectors as well. From an outsider looking in, I much prefer this Minecraft set. This is the Skeleton Dungeon. This one here is going to retail for 45 Canadian dollars. I think this one comes with better figures. It comes with like the skeleton figures. Yeah, I think that one looks better than the abandoned village. There's 2 new Star Wars sets coming out. The first one that we're having a look at here is the AT-TE Walker. Look at how many minifigs it comes with here. 2, 4, 6, 8 if you count battle droids as minifigures. It comes with 8 minifigs, which is pretty neat, and it comes with 1,082 pieces. It's going to retail for $180 here in Canada. Wow, $140 in the US. That Star Wars licensing must be going up because that is pretty pricey. Once again, though, look at how many minifigures you get. You get all the 212th Clone Troopers, also Commander Cody. That's going to be pretty hyped here in the community for sure. And then you get 3 battle droids. So you actually get quite a few minifigures, which is pretty nice if you ask me. I don't think this is as big as some people wanted this set to be. I think a lot of us were probably hoping it would be a lot larger than this, maybe more like a UCS style AT-TE. But hey, I think it looks good. I think the playability is there with all the minifigs, and I'm sure, I mean, I know for a fact it can articulate in all sorts of different ways, and also you can sort of open up the body of the AT-TE as well. So good minifigs, high price point, but that's just that Star Wars licensing, and I think it offers us some good playability as well. The more expensive and larger of the 2 LEGO Star Wars sets coming out is the Justifier. This one here is 75323. It's going to retail for 200 Canadian dollars and 160 US dollars. And it comes with a few minifigures there. We have Cad Bane, Omega, Hunter, and also Fennec Shan. So it comes with 4 minifigures and also a mini droid. This one here is actually a decent size. You'll see some pictures of it right here next to this kid building it. Wow, it actually looks pretty big. Looks like an interesting shape and stuff like that as well. So it's a pretty good looking LEGO Star Wars set. I think a lot of people are going to be extremely hyped about this one here. And I think it's pretty neat how we're getting a Cad Bane minifigure. So yeah, that's the second LEGO Star Wars set that was announced during LEGOCon. Alright, we all know that this one has been in the works for quite some time. This is the Sanctum Sanctorum. $280 here in Canada, $210 in the United States, 2,708 pieces. It is a corner building, which is pretty awesome. I like that. Also like the colors better. It's more authentic to the actual Sanctum Sanctorum with the nougat sort of midsection, the light gray bottom, and then the sand green roof. Also got that nice printed dish element on the top there, and it comes with quite a few minifigures as well. And all of those minifigures can be seen on the top of the box there. However, the box art itself and the images that I have right now, I mean, I'm filming this obviously before LEGOCon, doesn't really depict exactly like a good image of those minifigures. But you can see that this set here is completely modular. The roof will come off, and then all of the sections will split. We can also see a monster in this picture here coming out the side just above Doctor Strange there, which is pretty cool. So there's lots of different playability aspects here, and this one looks pretty snazzy. And also we can see the size of it. It's 32 centimeters or 12.5 inches tall, 26 centimeters or 10.2 inches wide, and that actually indicates to me that it is on a base plate. So we can see that right here, that this set is modular and is going to integrate with the modular buildings, which is extremely hyped. And look at that, there's all sorts of play features inside right here, and it looks like that monster there can sort of be switched in and out. Is that Gargantos? I'm not sure what monster that is, I do apologize, but looks like it can actually be switched either facing inward or outward. And the interior details look absolutely stacked on this image here. You can see some of those interior details. You can see there's all sorts of book cabinets and a nice staircase going up. So it's definitely a lot more authentic than the previous Sanctum Sanctorum that we've got from Lego sets, which is the Sanctum Sanctorum Showdown. Personally, I bought 2 of those and I integrated a Sanctum Sanctorum into my Lego city in a modular form by building my own custom one, but this one definitely looks a lot better than mine. I don't know what we're going to do with my old one, because obviously we're going to be getting this one here and integrating it into the Lego city as well. It is a Marvel, modular building, so I'm pretty excited about that. Wow, there are some good sets coming out. That's not the end of it. There's actually one more as well. So this is actually the only image that I have of this set here. This one is for Avatar. Torak, Makto, that's the large banshee creature right here on the left, right? I actually just finished watching Avatar, the first one, because I knew the second one's coming out, I think on December 15th. I could be wrong, maybe it's the 17th, can't quite remember. But you also get all of the avatars, which have some amazing print detailing. It looks like they're like the Woody minifigures, you know what I mean? The Woody one, the Toy Story figure with the tall legs. Yeah, they're the same height as those, but it makes sense because avatars are larger than humans. This one here is actually pretty expensive. When you look at the image of it, you're like, that doesn't look too bad. That should be fairly affordable. But it actually is quite expensive. It's going to retail for 180 Canadian dollars or 140 US dollars. It's coming out on October 1st as 1,212 pieces. That one looks pretty good there. You get the Tree of Souls. The Tree of Souls looks pretty cool. You get all of those like trans pink elements there, like those antennas and all those bars and cones and stuff like that going into those sort of lavender colored limb elements. And the tree looks like an interesting shape, just like the bonsai tree almost. I love the look of it. It looks fantastic. Look, there's going to be some interesting building techniques there. Obviously, some incredible minifigures. And you also get the dire horse as well. I believe it's called the dire horse. And the large banshee. I always have a hard time saying its name. The Torak. Makto, I believe it is. I don't know. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is a pretty cool looking set that's coming out for Avatar. I wonder if we're going to get any more Lego sets for Avatar 2. So that's definitely some pretty cool releases. Hey, not bad. That castle with all those minifigures, crazy. Some cool Lego sets and the Sanctum Sanctorum. Wow, pretty psyched about that. Also, that spaceship looks pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about the art or the brickhead. It's going to be for some people, but I don't think it's for me. But yeah, some really cool stuff announced here in 2022 during the LEGO Con. Can't wait to check out some of these sets in person and integrate them into the LEGO City / LEGO Room. Pretty exciting stuff. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff. Thank you so much. Farewell.